Okay, today we're going to be talking about something I actually like a lot, solar power. I'm a big believer in alternative power methods. I really am. Um, but unfortunately, most of it comes from China. And this is what this story is about. Chinese kill switches found hidden in U.S. solar farms, a looming threat to society. Oh, but no, let's take this a step further. Damn near all of our stuff comes from China. And anything that can have a kill switch probably does. And then, you might go, no, I know the software. It could be in the hardware, it could be in the firmware. But anyway, yeah.
This is they're right. It is a threat to security because there's a lot of power companies that run off solar and everything else. Uh, Server farms and things like that.
Yeah, what's funny is like, my power company, they're like, I think it's like in the state, they're like, you can't use solar panels. You go to the office of the power company and see it surrounded by solar panels, and it's like they're like, you want power? Give us your money, and we're gonna charge you out the ass. And it's like, really? And you're here getting it from the sun, and you're the fuck.
And every
Anyway,
time the wind blows hard, the power goes out.
yep. Anybody who's seen me live knows that. Right. Embedded in Chinese made power inverters and batteries could allow Beijing to remotely cripple power grids. See, with a solar panel, with a large one, and you're planning on powering large things, you need a power inverter and you need batteries for it to store the power in that it gets from the light, and then it changes it over to the kind of power you need and it stores it, then it sends it to where you need it to go. Well, unfortunately, these things are all made in China. Okay, when I say all, maybe not all, but I'm betting damn near all. So it was first reported by Reuters. So, my point with that is this isn't just some conspiracy theory. This isn't just some nut talk. It's been reported by big outlets. Over the past 9 months, U.S. experts have uncovered undocumented communication devices, including cellular radios and equipment from multiple Chinese suppliers, only detected during rigorous security checks before the equipment was connected to power grids. So, meaning they had to take special steps to find this before it was ever connected to anything.
Well, I wonder what gave them the idea to look for the stuff in the first place. I mean, somebody would have had to have tipped them off.
Well, I don't know. It's China. Maybe they got paranoid, and it seems rightfully so.
Yeah.
So, kind of like I just explained, power inverters convert electricity from solar panels and wind turbines into a form of usable form. Sentence isn't structured right, but a form of energy usable by the grid. These kill switches could be used to remotely disable inverters, which means all the way in China, they're like, is it time? It's time. Or rather, xing shang xing xing xing. Okay. And suddenly, a lot of things that a lot of Americans depend on goes dark.
Oh, crap. Oh, my God. People wouldn't know what to do with themselves. Because, I mean, that's people's communication and their entire existence, basically.
So, as it says there, it could destabilize power grids, damage infrastructure, and trigger widespread blackouts. That effectively means there's a built in way to physically destroy the grid. The devices could bypass firewalls typically installed by utility companies to prevent unauthorized access, which means this is independent. I mean, you could have security out your fucking asshole. It don't matter. All they have to do is hit a button. Which
Oh,
is
this is awesome.
if it's in the hardware itself, it doesn't matter what you connect it to or what you do to secure it. They can have access. So in 2022, I'm not even sure how to pronounce that. Hawaii. Okay, they used to make phones. I know that much. But the world's largest inverter supplier accounted for 29% of global shipments. Chinese companies manufactured over half the world's power inverters in 2023. China's dominance is becoming a bigger issue because of the growing renewables capacity in Western grids. So, we're like, we need more. And it's like, well, China makes them. And I'm going, why don't America make them? Why not? We need American stuff. We need American workers. We need to be a little bit more independent. And, I'm betting the way these things go is presidents shake hands. It's like, yeah, and you'll make all of our stuff and you'll profit from it. And, just
Yeah,
make sure this isn't made here. I'm
a
betting.
lot of backroom dealing and stuff.
The UK and Europe are equally vulnerable. Over 200, I'm not sure what GW stands for, but GW of European solar capacity relies on Chinese inverters out of a total of maybe gigawatt, but 338 GW installed by the end of the last year per solar power Europe. So
Oh,
it's not
that's a
just America.
lot.
It's not just America. They could cripple the Western world like that.
Yeah,
So, okay, imagine if somebody's like, okay, aren't Russia and China aligned, right?
I think so.
You guys say, uh-oh, we got an enemy. We're going to take their asses out. And China goes, taps a button.
Yeah,
We go dark. No, yeah, it's not going to hit everything, but it's going to hit enough to quite effectively stop us in our tracks, I'm betting.
yeah. That's what I think too. I mean, the people of the Western societies are too beholden to China because, my God, they own every damn thing. You
Well,
know?
they have the numbers for the workforce, and and they, to my understanding, they don't pay them as much. So not only do they have more people, they don't have to pay them as well, which means they can produce more and more and more than probably any other country out there. Still, I believe in independence, your own country first. Uh, Make it in your own country. Of course, I'm a big supporter in that.
Yeah. Well,
So,
that's the way it should be.
Shadow Energy Minister Andrew Bowie has called an immediate pause on the green energy rollout. So I take it over in the UK, they're like, we're gonna roll out this green energy and it's gonna, solar panels, and which is like, fuck yeah, I'm like, good. Like I said, I believe in these alternative power methods, but with this in mind, yeah, it's like, whoa, put on the brakes there.
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, it's like, wait a minute, we gotta take care of this shit first, you know.
Better start shoveling that coal or something.
Yeah, that is true.
So again, I forget how to pronounce this, but Hawaii, previously accused of building a backdoor access into its 5G equipment, was Ascendant denied those claims. So apparently they made probably 5G, towers, probably the antennas that goes on them, and they've quit allowing their stuff in America, to my understanding anyway. You check that for yourself, but they I believe they were found to have spyware on a lot of their stuff, but then they were accused of putting it in the 5G equipment as well.
Yeah. I
The
think I
company
remember
left the
hearing.
the company left the U.S. inverter market in 2019 after the U.S. ban on its telecom equipment.
Yeah, I think, like I was gonna say, I think I remember hearing something about that. It was a big thing back in 2019 about all the 5G stuff and all that backdoor engineering and all that kind of stuff.
The U.S. is exploring domestic manufacturing to reduce reliance on Chinese equipment.
Good.
Okay, yes, Chinese is like that. This stuff's probably got spyware in it. It probably does. Even some of this big name, well known stuff. You know, the thing is we don't like is like, oh, you're a conspiracy nut. But the fact of the matter is, every country is spying on every other country by any means necessary. They
That is
are. I
true.
mean, I know I don't like to think about it, and I don't like to sound like a conspiracy nut, but it seems so. It seems that's the way it is, and I don't know how much America actually makes, but I wouldn't put it past them doing it also.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, that's what they're there for, basically. But it is a good idea that America start trying to manufacture these kinds of things in the country instead of relying on China so much. I think
Yeah,
all
also
countries need to do that.
without price gouging the hell out of us, because if you actually find something American made, you're going to be paying quadruple and up for
Yeah,
that.
that is very true. And while I think that manufacturing goods in your home country is a good idea and to cut the reliance on China so much, the cost is
Um,
through the roof. Most people can't afford that.
I would also be careful about this American made label. They can have every bit of it made in China and then ship it to America where they slap a sticker on it and then they can say American made. Literally, they can slap a sticker on it and go, now it's American made.
Yeah,
So
they
do your research. Yeah, do your research. Okay, with that, we're done with this one. Till next time, we're out and later.